Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video here. My name's JMTRADEZ. Been full-time day trading for several years now. Best month ever, 73,000, and I'm teaching students on a daily basis how to trade my exact strategy from top to bottom. Now, I had a video idea today, but I actually changed it up because I took a loss on the charts today. I took a small loss on the charts today, and it's only my second losing month, or my second losing day this entire month. This entire month of August, I'm up well over 20K, and I've only lost 2 days. Now, I sized down for today's loss. It was a very light loss. I sized down for it because the time that the setup actually happened, we were nearing the end of my trading session. I usually trade till 10:30. This setup was forming at 10:22. So therefore, I sized down a little bit. I'm not comfortable trading after 10:30. I've noticed my strategy does not perform well after 10:30. So I sized down to begin with. So I took a light loss today, and I had a different video plan, but I said to myself, wow, I sized down, I got off the charts, and that was that. And that's what I've been doing as a full-time trader for years now. And that's actually how I became a full-time trader, is when a switch flipped in me that, hey, if I take a loss, I can just get off the charts and I can just go on with my day, and there's nothing, there's nothing keeping me on the charts. There's nothing making me go on tilt. But that doesn't mean it was always like that. There was a point in my trading, in the beginning of my trading, where I'd go on tilt almost every day, where if I lost a trade, I just never knew how to get off the charts. Like, I had to try to make that money back and more. It was all about the P&L. It was all about the monetary figure. So I thought to myself, what if I make a video today? I can push this other YouTube video, some stupid like, oh, you got to have a good mindset thing. I'm just putting out content for you guys. But what if I made a video today like, hey, what my years of losing and trading taught me? Because I lost for years. I've been trading for 4 or 5, almost 6 years now, that time frame, 4 to 6 years in between that. Been full-time at it for several years now. So I had to get there somehow. I didn't wake up and just know how to trade. I didn't wake up and all of a sudden, oh, I'm the best trader in the entire world. I had to get there somehow. I had to do something. So what if I made a video and talked about my beginning stages trading and what years of losing taught me? So let's get right into it. I'm winging this one too. I have no script. There's no laptop in front of me. There's no teleprompter behind me. I'm winging this one too. Just pure knowledge, pure sauce, pure game with you guys. So forgive me if I stutter a little bit or, pause and think a little bit, but this is pure knowledge right now, man to man, man to woman, whatever you are, of me just spitting what I learned from my trading knowledge, from my journey in trading, failing and losing without anything in front of me to script it. So first thing I learned is to get used to this, okay? Get used to the losing, okay? I'm not trying to call any of my students out, but I am a real mentor. I am somebody who teaches people the ups and downs of trading, not only the ups. There's tons of mentors out there that just press buy or sell on their broker, and they're like, okay, now I'm gonna go get food and drive around in my Lamborghini. There's people that genuinely need to know this industry can suck sometimes. This industry can suck the life out of you, and it is not fun. And we need to be better about teaching that to our traders and our students. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is to get used to it, okay? Because that loss you took as a beginner trader, there's only more to come. There's only more to come. Get used to that. Say that to yourself. There is only more losses to come. I better get used to this. Because a lot of people think in trading, if they take a loss, they're done. How big is your ego in trading that, hey, if I take a loss, I think my trading career is over? What do you think, you're owed the world because you do a little bit of hard work? No, take the losses, take the hits, get out there and realize that your losing is only beginning if you're in a beginner stage of your trading. And I'm just going to be real with you. I'm not here to cushion your eardrums and, tell you can, buy a bunch of Rolexes 3 days into your trading journey if you buy my course. I'm not here to cushion your ears. I'm here to tell you the truth. Okay. The second thing is, you're going to have to rely on God. You're going to have to rely on Jesus Christ. Okay. The Bible tells us that we cannot do this stuff on our own. That man is nowhere near, no, not even a fraction, the most powerful, richest, charismatic man in the world, or woman in the world, whatever you want to call it, is not even the smallest millifraction of God. And never, ever will be. Okay. If you are going through tough times in your life and you are going through things in your life, you need to rely on Jesus Christ. Okay. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us to not rely on ourselves, but to lean on Christ. Okay. And it may be hard sometimes. That's not the easiest thing in the world to say, I surrender this stuff to you, God. It's not easy. I deal with it all the time. I can't stand when people just tell me, oh, just surrender it to God and all your problems will go away. What does that mean? Okay, that is difficult. I get it, and I know that, and I'm not here to act like it's not difficult, but I will tell you, you need to be daily enacting and reading the scriptures and praying and going to church every Sunday and spending time with Christ. You need to be talking to pastors, priests, bishops. You need to be getting advice. You need to be doing these things. You need to include your spiritual journey with Christ in your trading journey, or I promise it'll all blow up in your face and you will feel like absolute poop. Okay, the next thing I learned is to not expect trading to work out in one day, not expect it to work out in 1 week, not expect it to work out in 1 month. This is a years-long process. Think about this, guys. I've been full-time trading for 2.5, 3 years now. Like, no job, only trading, only teaching students for 2.5, 3 years now. I've been trading for anywhere from 4 to 6 years. So that means it is, I don't know the exact time frame I've been trading. It's more closer to the 5-year mark. That means it took me 2 to 3 years to establish myself as a full-time trader, funded accounts, everything, all this stuff. Okay. This is a marathon, not a sprint. If your ego is so high that you need to think that you need to be the best trader in the world after a month, then you're in the wrong journey, because the market will shut down your ego before you even get a chance to present your ego to the market. Okay, and that leads me into my next point, is your identity should not be a chart. Okay, that's another thing I learned. If I could go back, I would really change how I made my identity. Your identity should not be a trading chart. Your identity should be a human being, an adult, a Christian, a mother, a father, a son, a daughter, a friend that is trying to learn a high income skill to provide for the people around you. If your identity is a trading chart, then you're going to be screwed. You're going to be stuck on the charts all day. You're going to become addicted to P&L. You're going to become addicted to winning trades, and if you lose a trade, you think your life is over. Your identity is a mature adult, a mature Christian that is trying to learn a high income skill to provide for himself, herself, or the people around them. Okay, those are just a couple things that I've learned. You guys need to understand that this is a lock-in process. A lot of you guys will come across this video and none of you will take action. Some of you will come across this video and will take action. Okay, now I want to reiterate to you guys that I don't promise any success from trading. You could go years and years and years and not have success from it. It just depends, how many hits are you willing to take? How much are you willing to go through before you find success? How many hits? It's like asking a boxer when a boxer gets in a ring. No boxer is going to say, I want to win the world championship. I want to hold the belt around my shoulder. But then when they get hit by a punch, start crying and say they don't deserve this. If you want to be a pro boxer, you want to be a championship boxer one day, you got to learn to take the hits. It's like that whole that famous Rocky saying that goes along. How many hits are you willing to take? You got to get back up. And that's the same thing with trading. How many losses are you willing to take before you realize, hey, this is a part of the game and I'm going to get up and keep going every single time. I love you guys. Most importantly, Christ our Savior loves you guys. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow my Instagram. I'm dropping free sauce all the time for you guys. Peace out.